I'll be demonstrating Tunisian shooting stars. This is a stitch multiple of 3 and then add 2. So any multiple of 3, then add 2. There are 3 row repeats here, and it starts off on a typical foundation, which you will find at CrochetKim.com in a separate file. So we'll start off with row 1. I'm going to chain 1 here because this is going to be a double crochet row, so you have to bring it up to height. So skip this first stitch and do a Tunisian double cross stitch. These cross stitches for this stitch pattern are worked across 3 stitches. So skip 2 and go into the next one, that third one, and do a double. Now come back and do a double in the first one. Now I've crossed these 2 stitches, and just ignore the third one. That little guy right there is just going to get ignored. So now you go into the next 3, and here they are, 1, 2, 3, double into the third one, now double into the first, and skip the middle one. Now remember, you're working these stitches as you would for a simple stitch. They can be worked in any other fashion, but this stitch pattern is worked in simple. Here's 3, work into the third, now work into the first, and ignore the center. And you're going to do that all the way across. Here's 3, work into the third, now work into the first, now it looks like this is our last 3, work into the third, and work into the first. Alright, for the last stitch, we're going to double in the last stitch. Okay, now to close, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on hook. Now the repeat, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the repeat. So chain 1, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Chain 1, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Chain 1, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Chain 1, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And now we're finished with that. Now we're on row 2. Skip the first vertical bar, TSS in the next stitch. Simple stitch right there. Skip the chain space, TSS 2 together. Right here. Pull through 2 there. Yarn over. Now skip that chain space and do a decrease right here, 2 together. Yarn over. Now 2 together, yarn over, 2 together, and yarn over. And we're going to repeat that across. To last stitches, TSS in this stitch. Okay, I still don't have that right. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. over. Repeat to last 2 stitches. TSS in this one, work into the chain here, and then your last stitch, make sure that in this double you don't try to stitch into the base of the double. See the base is down here? This is actually the top of the stitch right there. And pull through. Now to close this one, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on hook 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Chain 1. Now this is a repeat here. Chain 1, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Chain 1 and then 2 times. 2. Chain 1 and then 1 and 2. How far do we go? To last stitch. Chain 1 and 1 and 2, and then chain 1 and pull through 2. Now we've completed row 2 of the stitch pattern. Now we're going to do row 3, skip first vertical bar, TSS in next 2 stitches. So TSS here and TSS here. Work in the top loop in the next one, TSS in the next 2, 1 and 2. Now, this is a yarn over. It looks a little different, but it's still a front and back vertical bar. They're just spread out. So when it says to do a TSS, you just insert your hook right under there, just like you would normally. And then work into the chain, then TSS, TSS, and the chain, TSS, TSS, all the way across to how far? To last 2 stitches, TSS and last stitch, and then work the very last one under the 2 vertical bars. And this one is just your standard closing. Chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and through 2, and through 2, and just do that all the way across. And that was row 3. So we've just completed rows 1 through 3, and that will be your repeat for the Tunisian shooting stars. At CrochetKim you'll find it in my stitch library. You'll find text and symbols, the chart, and the video all on the same page.